thank you everyone for coming. It's wonderful to be, it's hard to follow father-in-law here, but it's wonderful to be welcomed into the family. Both my mother and I feel very, very privileged to have been integrated in such a beautiful way. We really, really see each person as just a gem, just beauty. We would stay in a room for hours with any of you. It's really, really something remarkable that such a big family can come and each person really be exemplary. And that goes to a lot of credit for the spiritual as well as the physical rights that Mama Gigi and Baba Gigi gave forth to their 5 children, which then, echoed, reverberated through the generations. So it's really, really sweet to see. So thank you very much. Along those lines, I just have a very quick story. It's not going to be filled with Makoros. There's a Hasidic story that I relayed to Yael today, that there was a granddaughter who would go to shul with her grandfather every day. And the grandfather would see his granddaughter leave the shul, and she would go off into the forest. So he followed her one day, and upon her convening and speaking to Hashem and davening out in the forest, that's what he found her doing, amongst all the animals and trees, he asked her, "Why are you here?" And she said, "To be closer to Hashem." And he said back, "But don't you know that Hashem is the same everywhere?" And she responded with, "I know that, but I'm not the same everywhere." So the point is that I had spoken earlier about that the relationship on the first night of Sheva that the relationship between a husband and wife is really able to have you better understand the relationship that we have with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. And then I now want to bring it back, that really we can see from the story that if Hashem can really accept anyone anywhere because of what they need, then the same thing would go with a chassan and kala within a marriage themselves. That, sometimes we come into things with our own preconceived notions of how things are supposed to be, and the way a home should work, and the responsibilities that you think that a husband should have and that a wife should have. But really, a true husband and a true wife is someone who can accept that a person is able to be comfortable and speak comfortably with the other in any area, even an unexpected area, as in a forest filled with animals. And Yahaus told me that that her relationship with Baba Gigi was very, very special, and he seemed like a man who really made anyone in whatever form that they were in feel very comfortable in their presence. And I don't know very much, but if you just see amongst the 5 children, you see all the way from the oldest, which is Homo, and she is, I would use the word like Queen of Gashmiut. That's not a put down. There's real powers in this world. There's Gashmius powers and there's Ruchnius. And so all the way from her his eldest being Homo, and she really, really has perfected a craft of materialism to the nth degree, to where the whole family really comes to her and seeks for her advice and wants them to approve their dresses, approve their garments before they go out and, hit the runway, as they say. I didn't say she was old. She's the eldest. But in any event, all the way to their youngest, who is the rabbi who has steeped himself in Ruchnius, you see that there's a range of which the Goldfez household was really accepting and acquiring, and really put forth just the totality of the powers that God gave us in this world. And so I would hope that my own marriage can reflect that, that totality of acceptance, and give forth the light and the rays of everything that Hashem gives us in this world. So I thank you all once again for being able to be a part of this family, and one of you should know that your late husband, he is here with us, and his presence is always, always felt. Thank you so much.